They basically killed that guy. They made him commit suicide. Probably.
No, I don't think that's what happened.
I think that's what happened. Either that or he died of a broken heart. Much better than oh, dang. Oh, yeah, that's the Nuggets. Chang. Chang. Nick.
Hey.
What's up?
Hey, sorry. Text messages from my family.
Jeez, they think you're dead or something?
No.
You and were they upset because you and Dean were super close and
just
checking on you? Oh yeah. Is he losing it or something, or doesn't like it, or?
This company always like does this shit where they're like, "Oh, the contract's over." My dad.
At some point, you should just be like, hey, he's probably fine.
Yeah. Wait for me.
Oh, Billy.
Nice one.
Bill. It's hot in here, bro. Yeah, it's like miserable everywhere. It's so like muggy.
Mm-hmm. That's why, like, I got home and I took. I came out. I'm like, it's gonna feel like summer. I'm gonna dress like it's summer.
Yeah, exactly. This is what I wore. I think I have my save pick of the week.
I kind of figured it'd just be Drew Brees. Wow.
You derailed there a little bit.
My save pick of the week already.
I'm doing my picks right now as you're doing that. So I just figured I'd do my picks right now when you're doing that. Oh no, I fucked that up actually. You're gonna pick Arizona, aren't you? Well, the Giants kind of suck, but the Eagles kind of suck. And then now they don't. And now they don't have Ajayi.
The NFC East.
Well, so is the NFC North. It's coming back around.
The NFC North is chaos. The NFC East, everyone is back again.
Oh man, I watched fucking Peaky Blinders.
How was it?
I'm on season 4. It's great. I finished something. Oh, I finished Iron Fist. Yeah.
What'd you think?
I don't know.
I think season.
Yeah. But then at the end, like now everyone's got it.
I don't like the Colleen has it.
Well, I'm not a huge fan of Colleen's character.
They're how she's the level-headed one. Also kind of irrational.
Let's not forget that she was in a cult.
Yeah.
Like she was in a cult.
I keep wanting to be like, you fucking asshole.
That they were all fighting against. That was like the sworn enemy, and now they're like, hey, no, it's fine. She's got the thing now. By the way, spoilers for anyone who's.
Yeah.
watching this online. But like, and now all of a sudden they're weapon scanning. He's got guns and he's shooting magic bullets out of the thing.
That's a comic call out. I called and talked to Chris about it, and he's like, "Oh no, that's a thing in the comics or whatever." And he's like, "I'm guessing they went," and he's like, and he started rattling off names. I'm guessing they went back and stole them from this guy who was one of the original Iron Fists who actually used guns with his Iron Fists.
He was an original that used guns. So Iron Fist is not this Legends old thing. It just happened,
Yeah, no, not the original Iron Fist, but I don't know, man. I don't know jack shit.
Yeah. I don't know either. Oh, I don't know how to handle it. All right, I'm done. I have my man there. I have my picks. I have squeezers, and that's all I have.
Okay.
Karma Chameleon. Belch. This is some pre-belching for the fans who are streaming online. You know who you are. Nobody. You know who you aren't.
Pillow behind my back.
You want this pillow? Brink got that from... The kids got that from Erica. I've farted on it. Oh, hello. Hello. Count Chocula. It's my new call sign. You like Booyah or, Sweet Sassy Molassy? Mine's gonna be
Sweet Sassy Molassy.
Mine's gonna be Count Chocula. Oof, that might come off as racist. Right? No? I don't frickin' know. I don't know anymore. It's just best to not talk. For me. Ready, dog?
Yeah.
All right, let's hit it.
Welcome to Pro Football Juice with your hosts, Nick and Jesse.
Hey, Juice Station.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, welcome back.
Welcome back, everyone.
Just sending a tweet to let people know that we're live.
He's tweeting.
Twitch.tv's up. Tweeted.
He tweeted it.
All right, now we just wait for the viewers.
Now we need the viewers
in.
to mosey on in. Come on, you viewers.
Let's do it, viewers.
Let's do it. Let's make
We're waiting.
Let's make this podcast a podcast to remember.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey, Nick.
It's been a while since I've podcasted with you.
Yeah, that's right. We had tech diffs last week, and for some reason I got it to work, and I don't exactly know how I got everything to work again, but I got everything to work again. I don't know how I did it.
Yeah, so if anyone's watching it or listening, you're going to have to let us know if the audio cuts out midway through.
It won't!
You never know.
No!
But yeah, you ran a solo mission for a couple weeks.
Yeah, it was an interesting experience. I haven't listened to them, so I have no idea how they went.
Yeah.
And I heard that on the, we had a new listener actually who came in and was like, hey, I want to talk about the Dolphins, but then he made a comment about the callers coming in and just going, like, echoing like crazy. And I knew that was happening. I couldn't fix it. I went with it anyway.
Yeah.
But the podcast came out great.
Good.
Oddly enough, so.
Well, congratulations on your solo week.
Yeah.
Clinkies.
Oh,
Oh, I'm glad you asked, Jesse.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to start. You know how you have the Skullberry wine? Well, the Cowboys are terrible. So I've decided whenever they win, I'm going to drink Buffalo Trace.
Oh.
So they lost, so I'm right now drinking Evan Williams 1783 small batch Kentucky whiskey bourbon.
That makes me sad.
Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. Why?
Well,
because you can't get Buffalo Sweat
because I
with
can't get
Vanilla Bean,
Buffalo Sweat with
and we
Vanilla
can't
Bean
make
anymore.
the Buffalo Trail.
Yeah, snail. Okay, aka snail trail.
Yeah, aka the snail trail. Oh, we could make a snail trail.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, if we put our minds to it, we could get a snail trail going.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we just got to make a phone call.
We should get a charity going. Snail trail across America, where we just snail trail all from coast to coast. It'll take us our entire lives.
Yep. Snail trailing people's like hats and cars.
You play you play what's that? Leapfrog, but leave a snail trail across the back.
I was talking to I don't know if it was you or it was my other bearded friend. We were talking about snail trails,
obviously,
and he said that one time it actually happened where a stripper took his buddy's hat, did it, and you could see a visible snail trail on the hat.
Oh God!
Like, I would never want to wear that hat again, or would you want to wear it all the time?
I don't know.
Ugh.
I'm not a big fan of that story.
Yeah, it's kind of gross, isn't it?
It's very gross.
Yeah.
It's very gross. I think you're coming through on my mic.
So we're not actually having audio. We're not having successful audio.
No, okay. See, that worked. That worked fine. I just turned mine down a little bit. Maybe it was just a little too sensitive. Hey, Nick, I'm drinking pollen.
Hey, so how was your weekend, Jesse? Seriously though, how was your weekend? You
I was very good. I was in.
What are you drinking?
Hey, I'm drinking Pollener München Oktoberfest Marzen.
Oktoberfest.
Oktoberfest. Yeah, Oktoberfest Marzen since 1634. I don't know what is going on there. I'm going to read it, though. The secrets behind Pollener's excellent taste and unwavering quality are locally sourced ingredients in a tradition of craftsmanship that has been passed down and perfected by our dedicated brewmasters in 1634. Here in Munich, Pollener beer is not a mere product. It's a matter of the heart. Bitch.
Whoa. Did he even say bitch?
It says bitch right there, yep.
Bitch.
You want me to attempt to pronounce some of this stuff on here?
Sure.
That's not that bad, actually. Never mind. I won't do it because it's easy. Shit, I can do
more. Want me to read mine?
Bitch.
There's a thing on mine.
Yeah, do it. Wait, did you even say what you're drinking?
Yeah, Evan Williams 1783 small batch.
I don't know if I feel like you didn't actually say it. You just started going. We just started talking about.
Oh, Evan Williams 1783 small batch Kentucky bourbon whiskey. Evan Williams earned the title Kentucky's first distiller. Wow, let me start over. Evan Williams earned the title Kentucky's first distiller. Wow. Distiller. I want to say distillery.
Oh, right. Yeah, just don't say E.
Distiller. Distiller doesn't sound right. It should be like distiller, right?
Distiller.
Distiller.
No. Distiller.
But then that sounds like testicular, like distiller.
Yeah. Things sound like other things.
This word no longer starts to sound like a word. Distiller.
It's distiller.
I'm going to say distillery. Kentucky's first distillery. I'm going to say distillery.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
But Evan Williams is a person, so I guess that he would be a distiller.
Yeah.
Just the word distiller does not sound.
You said it too many times.
I know. You could say penis too many times and it would no longer sound like a word.
How dare you?
Penis. Nope, still sounds like a word.
Yeah.
Anyway, Evan Williams earned the title Kentucky's first that word that I hate in 1783 when he began. Wow, I'm not gonna read anymore.
Dude, distiller is like Ben Stiller. That's it's like I'm gonna distiller.
In 1783 when he became his distillery on the banks of the Ohio River. Today, that pioneering heritage is honored in the crafting of this special bourbon. It is distilled at the highest quality using the same sour mash process and traditional recipe made popular by its namesake.
Oh.
After fully maturing, a limited number of barrels are then specially chosen and mingled. Oh, they mingle to just the right taste, making it true small batch bourbon. The result is genuine classic. Genuine. Smooth. Rich. And worthy of his name.
My pony, your saddle, Genuine.
Mm.
Pony.
Hey, how did the pumpkin fix its pants?
Don't tell me. He seated him. Boom! Nailed it.
He used a patch.
Great.
I just thought of that one on my own just now.
Nuh-uh.
Because I was trying to think of one that I thought about over the weekend while at J&A Tap.
Okay.
Because I saw a pumpkin patch comic, and it was just like,
When
I
you're
think it was
urinating?
why didn't the pumpkin leave the field or something? It was part of a patch. No, that was stupid. I can't remember what the fucking joke was. Ooh, wait, is it too early to start cussing?
Probably. It's just like, how did, you could do a lot of things like, what did the pumpkin do to fix its tire? Or what did the pumpkin use to fix its tire?
Patch, yeah.
What are the what is a pumpkin's favorite Indian tribe?
Patchy.
See?
I like that one a lot.
Oh, golly. So, football?
Oh, that's what we do on this podcast.
Yeah, I forgot.
Hey.
Hey.
Congratulations on your Vikings winning.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck those Eagles.
Oh, yeah, man. It was some people said it was a must win. I sort of saw that way, but didn't actually. Like, I was like, I think even if they lost, they'd still have a chance to be all right.
It was a morale boosting game.
I feel like they needed it in more ways than like a record.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Brand's home!
Hey, Brand. Why you walking so weird?
Were you just riding a horse?
Do you have to go to the bathroom?
Named
Brian?
Hank?
You can't go up there.
Oh, that's right. You can't.
Brand, you almost had to go toilet in the tub up there. I guarantee she wouldn't come back down.
I had a discussion with a buddy from work where he was amazed that I have never, like, by choice, pissed in my sink.
I'm trying to think if I've pissed in my sink.
I've pissed in a sink.
Yeah, right, sure. Who hasn't?
I've never pissed in my sink.
I don't know if I have. I might have.
He was just like, "You're not living," and I'm like, "Wait." And I was
What
like,
do you mean,
"But
like,
is there a toilet
on the reg?
available?"
It sounds like he's doing this on the reg.
So it sounds like, yeah, it does. But he's just like, I'd sometimes rather pee in a sink than a toilet. I'm like, how does that make sense? Which should be like a poll.
I guess.
Toilet or sink? I choose toilet.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's. I wish I had.
Bran, would you rather urinate in a toilet or a sink?
Let's just assume, Bran. No, Bran. Now,
Bran said it's a pretty obvious answer.
Break it down. Break it down this way. Let's just assume that urinating in sinks is normal, and it's not weird.
That's a lot to assume.
That's true.
That's
It's
true,
different for you.
But you can rinse. Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah.
Because dudes can just like rinse it off when they're done.
Yeah, you just stick your danger in there and go for it. Depending on how tall the sink is, of course. The grass?
Yeah, the yard. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Do
Plus,
you want to do that sound? Brand, do you want to do that sound on the
Can you do
microphone?
that sound on the mic?
Brand gave us a good sound of what the yard sounds like when you're walking into it, and I think she should do it into the microphone. Oh, it's caps on. I almost dropped my Evan Williams 1783.
Bran, I could do it, sure, but I'd rather you did it again.
That's true.
I gotta go get all my stuff.
Oh, this won't take but a hot second.
Bran, I put all your stuff in a box on your seat. That way you can do a little bit of spring cleaning if you want.
Fight him.
No, I cleaned her car out
Oh,
today.
nice.
As a birthday present. Belated,
Is it your-
obviously.
Yeah. So I was like,
It
your
was in
birthday was a
August.
while ago.
Yeah, well, I was going to pay for it to be done, and I was like, I'll just do it. And it sucked.
Yeah.
It was pretty gross, but most of the grossness probably came from me before, when I drove that car. I thought you were going to belch, but you yawned.
Hey, so an under the radar ACL tear. Jay Ajayi went on IR today.
I don't think that's very under the radar. Huh?
I didn't know he was injured until it happened. The door's opening.
JB got out. Brian,
JB!
get out of the sink and come get JB.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Dean Spanos died.
Yeah. Oh, you said he was the owner of the Chargers?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. His son had taken over daily operations.
So how long is that sucks, by the way. Corey Grant, running back for the Jaguars, is out, and Leonard Fournette is also out. So
They signed Jamal Charles.
they did, but TJ Yeldon is to remain the guy. Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, that's right. Philadelphia hit up Buffalo about a trade for LaShawn McCoy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. That's interesting. I know. It looks great. In the low light. It looks good. I mean, it looks
What
looks
the fuck
good.
is that? Is it like an old concrete mixer?
She used the flavor of the day. The flavor of the day was
Oh, that sounds nice.
So she got
I had Napoleon ice cream with Hershey syrup earlier.
Hey, Brian.
Favorite Neapolitan.
Brian is asking.
Did I say? I said
You said-
Napoleon.
Brian is
Holy shit.
asking.
I can explain this. I had Neapolitan. I like Neapolitan, but strawberry I think is my favorite. Just something about it. Like I don't
Strawberry
know.
is delicious.
You wouldn't get strawberry ice cream by itself.
Yeah.
You would?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you would.
Yeah, but I would just get I'd get one of the smaller containers. I wouldn't get like the 5. Like I got a 5 gallon of the Neapolitan.
That's
but,
a Simpsons joke.
Is it?
Yeah, because they have he keeps Homer keeps opening like boxes of Neapolitan ice cream, and all of the strawberry is gone or something, and he goes, Marge, we need more vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry ice cream. He keeps like throwing them away because he just wants strawberry. Jokes. Okay, Brienne, is there anything?
Oh.
Anything in the bathroom?
You can do whatever you want. Oh, yeah, you can.
You can dance if you want to,
You could leave your friends behind.
because if they don't dance,
Then they don't dance.
and they're really no friends of yours.
Oh, we can go where we want.
I just noticed it's like down here. So
No, I just put them down here because it's easier.
By the
But
way,
there's
Jesse.
there's only wood on the floor.
Yeah. Sorry.
Wood.
Hey Jesse,
What?
you said that we play Tokyo Drift last tomorrow. We play them first and Suns Out Guns Out last.
Oh, boo!
Yeah.
Well, they're the ones who told me that we played them first.
No, we
or
play them
whatever.
at 6:45. T Drift.
I don't want to do that. I would rather do it the other way. So if we can kind of go ahead and make that happen, that'd be go ahead and awesome.
I went into
For us.
J&A Tap on Saturday. We watched the end of the Hot game, and John and Amanda were there, and the game was over, and Mike showed up. And God damn it! I'm trying to get the fucking. So we started playing Silver Strike, and I was talking to John. I put on like 16 songs on that jukebox for 2 hours.
Was it two
He-
two Grateful Dead
I
songs? for 2
made the
hours?
comment that I was gonna play Grateful Dead, and he's like, "I'll turn off the fucking jukebox." and so I ended up starting with a Grateful
is the
Dead
owner of the
song. I started with a 7-minute Althea, which is just a regular fight, and then I ended up playing like I played a later. I played a 23-minute Allman Brothers whipping post, and nothing was said. I'm gonna play that tomorrow.
I don't know if I've ever heard that one.
Good one. I'm gonna play tomorrow.
Is it like Ramblin' Man?
No, Rainbow Man's.
All I was born a whipping post. No. For 23 minutes. Sounds,
That's in Whipping
sounds
Post.
great. So AP has a shoulder issue,
Yes.
and that son of a gun didn't go in the game and give me 18 points to beat Dan.
Is anyone shocked that he's injured? Come on.
No.
No one.
I'm not.
Mark Ingram came into this fucking game last night and touched the ball 18 times, dude.
Yeah, and poached TDs from what my brother was saying.
I wondered if people who have Alvin Kamara are going to be concerned. What are you drinking? Same thing?
Same thing.
Never
October
mind.
Best Bars in here. Polliner.
But do you think having Alvin Kamara now, well, with Mark Ingram back, he's not a
No.
legit number one now every week?
No. Well, I mean, it's just like last year. He still scored a boatload of points last year, and they had both. But they both scored a boatload of points last year. That's the crazy part. Uh-oh. Is he back there?
I saw him peeking around the corner.
Peak.
Hey, isn't your team garbage?
Fucking Peaky Blinder.
Aren't they 1-4?
Yeah, they're bad.
Whose fault is it? Because I actually haven't been watching Broncos games.
I don't exactly know.
Like, is it Keenum's?
Sort of.
Or is it Vance?
I mean, they won the game where he
Or is
threw
it
three
finally?
TDs and then he
Is
threw
people
3
finally
interceptions.
going to blame John fucking Elway
I don't know.
for his
man.
terrible GMing? He is GM, right?
Yeah. I don't know, man. They're not super great. They're not super great at all. They're not super great at all. They are 2-3. Oh,
All right. No worse
It's
than the
not
Cowboys.
horrible. They're on, but they're on a 3-game losing streak, so that's why it seems so dire because they won 2 and then they've lost 3. It's okay though; they're still in it. Well, they're kind of not because the Chiefs are in that division.
Yeah, the Chiefs
so
are good, and the Chargers are.
they're 3-2.
The Chargers would be better. Yeah, the Chargers I think are pretty good.
And the Raiders are
suck.
garbage. Yeah.
Gotta love that.
Yeah, God, oh Johnny Gruden, you idiot, you lovable idiot.
Carr though has sucked since they gave him that contract.
Well, he sucked since he's come back from the injury.
Yeah.
So there you go. Maybe he had a great rookie year and couldn't sustain it, or the injury just set him back. I don't know, man. But yeah, you're right. He's not. Maybe he has no weapons. They're just taking his weapons away from him, giving him Jordy Nelson.
Yeah.
And why didn't they keep Crabtree and get Jordy Nelson?
I don't know.
I don't think it would have been too difficult to do.
Amari Cooper has just been a fucking bust this season.
Amari Cooper's
Again.
always a bust. I've drafted him many years, and it always pisses me
Dude,
off.
he had what 1 or 2 good seasons. I thought he had 2. This is
I don't
his
know.
4th
He
year.
drops the ball constantly. I think he had like this last game. I think he had 1 reception
Or is this his 3rd year?
or something crazy. I don't know.
I
I
told him to bench him.
I wouldn't play him. As far as I don't draft him anymore. I can't handle it. It pisses me off.
I can't blame you.
Here's something weird. So the Jaguars waived a running back, Brandon Wilds, in order to make space for Jamal Charles. Why didn't they just have Jamal Charles on their team if they were just going to cut a running back to get him?
Jamal Charles is better than this running back?
Yeah, but why is he on the team then? And not Jamal Charles to begin with.
I don't know.
Maybe if Jamal Charles was there, Fournette wouldn't have gotten hurt. Oh, Jaguars, you fucked up.
Oh, that's bold.
You suck, bro. You guys suck. So, Brandon. Oh,
yeah, we forgot to do our Brandon McManus Man of the Hour.
yeah. We just got on how much his team sucks. Here
I
we
know
go.
he got pouty and left.
Yeah, here we go.
It's the Brandon McManus Man of the Hour with me, Brandon McManus.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, who do you got? As if I didn't even know.
Yeah, I'm going with Drew Brees because he broke Peyton Manning's record for being the NFL's all-time leading passer.
Yeah, man, and that's good.
Yards.
It was a pretty cool moment. I actually saw. I was watching when it happened.
Well, and he did it 2 or 3 years shorter, right?
I don't know. Yeah, it must have been because Peyton Manning's he showed a picture and he said that he had already been a pro for 3 years or something.
But Peyton had that year off.
Yeah. Did you know that did you
What?
did you S in your P?
Nope.
Because you looked like you had a look on your face like you may have shat yourself.
Nope.
Most deaf. Get off of my couch. Please. See, I think that Drew Brees was the obvious choice. He's also going to probably break the TDs record.
Oh yeah, probably because he's on pace to do that this season too, right?
Yeah.
I love that video.
Yeah, with just Peyton Manning cutting tomatoes.
Yeah.
There's a video online of that Peyton Manning must have pre-made of he's sitting there cutting tomatoes and he's congratulating Drew Brees and he's like, "Oh, what's that?" He's like, "At least I still have the touchdown records." He's like, "What? What's that?" "Oh, there's on pace to break that too." He's like, "Well, great." It's like, I'm glad you let me have
That one for 1,000 days.
yeah, for
This is
the
best
record for
part.
1,000 days.
You know, I was watching that, and did something seem not, I don't know, off about Peyton, or is he just seemed like he's getting old?
No,
Seems kind of old.
I didn't notice anything.
I did.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I
yelled at
mean,
you.
kudos to you. I
Hey, is
guess.
anyone watching us? on
My
Twitch?
remember now is Linval Joseph.
Oh, big man got
Big
a touchdown.
man touchdown. 64-yard fumble return touchdown. Did you see the new Viking symbol someone made? It's pretty good. It's basically the same hat and same horns, but then the face on the Vikings Norse head is a black guy. And
Sunglasses
he's
and
wearing
oxygen
sunglasses
mask.
and he's got an oxygen mask on.
I did enjoy his look at that point.
That was pretty good. That went pretty viral. But the thing is, it's like you. So he always wears a visor when he plays. So he might actually have something going on. Like, what's his face? No, he doesn't.
Zimmer?
No. No.
Does he have the same eye issue Zimmer does?
No.
Is he going to have 14
I'm
eye
thinking Jim
surgeries?
McMahon.
Oh. Vince?
No, not Vince McMahon. Jim McMahon.
I heard you. I chose to think it was Vince.
Yeah, you sure did. You say things. I'm gonna try to check this out here.
I'm saying things. Oh, this is a week old, but I did want to talk a little bit about the Earl Thomas leg break and the fact that he flipped off the Seahawks sideline.
Yep.
And Pete Carroll was like, "Oh, we don't know who he was gesturing to, but like everyone knows who he was gesturing to.
It was him, right?
He was gesturing to the team. Like,
Well, it said the team. I heard it was to an individual too, but he didn't say who it was or whatever.
well, I know Le'Veon Bell came out and he's like, because after Earl Thomas got injured, he's like, this is why I'm sitting out, and he's got a good point. He's got a good point.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him.
I think Earl Thomas went about it in a really childish way. I don't think he shouldn't have given him the finger on national
perhaps
television.
maybe he should have just sat out if he was so mad about everything.
Yeah. Yeah, Le'Veon Bell's holding out. Earl Thomas, you could have too.
Le'Veon Bell's thing was a little bit weird because he says he's coming back the 7th or whatever, or week 7. Like,
What do you think they
That's
should
their
do with
bye
James
week.
Conner?
no, I think I think they should keep James Conner, and the question should be, what are they going to do with friggin'?
I think they should trade Bell.
I also think that.
I mean, like, Connor's been doing fucking well.
They said they're not going to rescind his franchise tag, so he's still. You know, you know what I heard? I heard that they can also give him the transition tag, so they could like keep him on the team another year if they really wanted to.
Well, he's not making any money right now.
Yeah, they're not out anything. They're not out anything at all. They're just.
Like, and is he even in football shape?
I mean, who knows? That's a good question. What the?
Des Bryant has been like a thirsty girl, a thirsty teenager, thirsty, horny 16-year-old boy trying to get laid.
Is he?
by the Cowboys.
Oh,
He's just doing nothing but like tweeting at them like praise and shit, and then like talking about Jerry and talking about how
did
he
you
wants
see?
to go like.
Yeah, Jerry has said that Dallas hasn't had a number one wide
Yeah.
receiver in several years.
But did you see Dez's response?
No.
His response was right, and he agreed. Like Des Bryant said, he agreed that Jason Witten has been the number one guy, but it's just because like they spread the ball around so much.
That's true. Uh-oh. NFL Power Rankings. Power Rankings. Do you know who the worst team is? You want to take a guess, you son of a biscuit?
do.
Take one good guess.
You know, I'd say Buffalo, but they come up with fucking surprises. I'm gonna say Oakland.
Take one good guess. It's Arizona.
Guess I
Arizona
forgot about
1 and
Arizona.
4. San Francisco. Oof, that's harsh. Oakland Raiders. Colts. Buffalo Bills are 2 and 3 actually. So the rest of those guys I just named are 1 and 4. Oh, except for 27 is the Giants and they're 1 and 4. How about that? That's a.
Where's the Cowboys? They've got to be like 20.
So the Texans are 25.
Oh, so
So
so the Giants are 24, right?
maybe
Are the Giants ahead of the Cowboys?
no.
Okay.
No, I went in order. I didn't skip when I did that. The Jets are 24 actually.
Oh, okay.
The Cowboys are 24, which I think is a bit low.
I don't know.
They're 2 and 3 though, so I guess Atlanta's 23, and they're 1 and 4. Like Atlanta's still high.
Atlanta's 1 and 4.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No,
Yeah, yeah. Atlanta's 1 and 4.
I thought they'd been playing better than that.
They have been playing better than that record, but they've been getting beat. I mean, I don't think they're doing horrible, but they're getting beat. Mm-hmm. And we all learned something. We all learned a little something here. We all learned.
What did we learn?
That's not important. So, so teams that are above the Cowboys, and feel free to interject here with your being pissed offedness.
Okay.
The Dolphins, Seattle, Denver, Detroit.
Cowboys beat Detroit.
Huh?
The Cowboys beat Detroit.
Yeah, but Detroit is 1, 2, and 3.
I would still put the Cowboys over all those fuckers.
Well, who did Detroit? Detroit just beat. They beat New England, and who they just beat? The Packers. They actually beat some good
Yeah.
teams for some reason. Tennessee. Cleveland is 17th at 2, 2, and 1.
What?
Yeah.
Congratulations, Dallas. Cleveland's better than you.
Well, Tennessee is 3 and 2. Like, there's teams that are over 500. No, only one team over 500. Tennessee has a better record than Cleveland as far as like. But they're 2, 2, and 1. They don't. I mean, that's actually not bad. Okay, here we go. Tampa Bay is 2 and 2, and they're number 16. I don't agree with that whatsoever.
I don't either.
I feel like they're a dumpster fire. Same with our next people here. Washington Redskins.
They're
2 and 2.
where are they?
15.
They're 15.
Uh-huh.
They've been horrible.
Yep.
They've had 2 good games.
At 14, here we go. The Green Bay Packers 2, 2, and 1. Now they've been playing better. They just have no kicking game.
Aaron Rodgers will always be up high on the list.
This makes me laugh a little bit that Mason Crosby missed more kicks than Dan Carlson did, because we got a lot of crap for that from Packers fans, and then it happened worse to them.
I could not believe that he kept missing that shit.
There was a pretty funny meme. Well, I thought it was funny anyway. That had Dan Carlson that said on the top, and it said, "Nobody misses more field goals than me." And on the bottom, it was Mason Crosby, and it says, "Hold my cheese curds."
They said they're sticking with him.
Oh yeah, I think they should because I mean Mason Crosby. This isn't the first time that they've had troubles with Mason Crosby actually, and they stick with him. He's still pretty solid. So it just he had a hell of a day. Baltimore Ravens, but according to Bleacher Report, Baltimore is spelled with 2 I's.
Oof.
Yep. Chargers. We're getting into normal stuff here. 11 is the Eagles. 2-3. 10 Pittsburgh. Cincinnati. Holy
I don't
schnigs.
agree with the 10 Pittsburgh one. Do you? I feel like they're far too dysfunctional.
Yeah, maybe, but they're still doing all right.
Aren't
Cincinnati.
they 2-3?
They're 2-1. Yeah. Cincinnati is 9. They've cracked the top 10 because they're 4-1.
Good for you, Cincy.
Yeah, no kidding. Minnesota
change.
is 8th. They're 2-1.
That Buffalo loss did not help.
No, it did not. Carolina, Chicago. Ugh. That's the biggest surprise. 5 with a comma. Jacksonville. The picture for their thing is Blake Bortles getting smashed with a it's a close up. Bortles he's getting wrapped up by a Kansas City player with like the Kansas City's head in the guy's chest and has his arms around him, and Bortles is like just getting smoked. There's like water pouring off him because it was in the rain apparently.
Turn it around. Fantastic.
He
Looks like he's getting ready to I could do it.
He's like this. Which is kind of scary, actually. He could bite his frickin' tongue off doing that. Bruh. Okay. Jacksonville's 5. Although Jacksonville, I think, is sliding a little bit. New England, 4. New Orleans, 3. Kansas City, and then the Rams.
See, I would disagree with that now.
I don't know, man.
After this weekend, beating the Jags defense.
I don't know, man. This is my Patrick Mahomes voice. I don't know, man. It might be something different. I don't know, man. I can't even tell. Hey, I just go out there and I play football. When I get too big ahead, my teammates bring out the voice. They just talk about me like this. That's what he sounds like.
Sounds like you're using one of those like voice boxes.
Hello, Mrs. Cartman. How are you today?
Not bad.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I don't know. I kind of feel like you could put Rams and Chiefs interchangeable at 1. The only thing that kind of takes me that makes me feel like Kansas City's number 1 is that I feel like Patrick Mahomes is some sort of Jesus figure at quarterback. He's amazing.
Yeah, I know. And I'm wondering if do you think all this came from him sitting last year and watching?
I don't know. Because I had at the beginning of the season,
right now Andy Reid looks like a fucking genius.
he does. And at the beginning of the season I thought he was absolutely insane.
Remember when they traded him and they're like Mahomes is our future.
I was like, "What are you doing? You guys are stupid." I thought they were that was it. I was like, if I was Tyreek Hill, I'd be pissed. If I was Kareem Hunt, I'd be pissed. But get this, I've been meaning to, those 2 weeks that you were gone. Both weeks I tried to get a hold of Snowman, but he was in the middle of moving and didn't have internet, and I wanted him to be on the show because the question I wanted to ask him as the Chiefs fan is how hard was his dick when he figured out that Patrick Mahomes was just kick ass. I just wanted to know how hard his dick was. 'Cause
Yeah.
I bet his dick was rock hard.
I couldn't have. I would. God. Yeah.
We had to pay a quarterback $86 million.
We had a
for good
quarterback. Dak looked like that when he first came into the league.
Yeah.
Now we don't have anybody to throw to when he's throwing interceptions all over the place because it's bouncing off our.
Yeah. They see. This is what I don't get about Dallas. If we're gonna shift to that, where's the money going? Where's their money?
In their offensive line.
which is okay.
I know. That's why, like, Sean Lee's going to be paid more money than he should be, and he's injured all the time. Zach Martin's super high paid. Travis Martin,
Yeah.
well,
those two make sense, but I mean, there's got to be
Smith.
money left over because the Vikings are paying guys a piss load of money,
Yeah.
and they still have money to.
I have
to
no
sign
idea where
players.
the money is.
Like they need. Oh God, I don't understand how they think that they can operate with no wide receivers.
Dallas?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
it boggled my mind. I don't get it. Hearns. I mean, I like Hearns.
I like
don't get me
Hearns
wrong,
too,
but
but
he's not a number one.
No, he's not.
They went out and got Tavon Austin, who has been like overpaid his
Their
entire
number
career.
one right now is Jeff Swaim.
The tight end.
Yeah.
He has the most yards.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
And then it's Cole Beasley. It's either that or vice versa.
and Cole Beasley's a slot guy.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a team full of slots. You got a team full of dirty slots.
Yeah. And it makes sense for Dak's playing ability, except they're not using Dak like he's Dak. They're using him like we still have Tony Romo. Like Dak can't get the ball down the field as well.
Well, he's a mobile quarterback.
Yeah.
He's designed for. I mean, if they're going to be playing the run anyway,
We should be doing more play actions, and I don't understand why we're not just running every play.
it just seems like I don't know. If they're just going to sit there, stack the box, and stop Zeke and force him to throw it, it's not going to work. I mean, then his running ability is kind of out the window too because they're playing the run.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, there's no threat.
Our offense, yeah, I know it's true. Our threat is Zeke.
I mean, it's what the Vikings struggled with for years with AP because we didn't have we never had a quarterback except for when Favre came in for that 1 year. He was good. But so that's what pissed me off. It's the same thing with like Barry Sanders. Like, who was the good quarterback with Barry Sanders' team? There wasn't one. Like, and that's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you think about, years go by. Of course, Zeke is still young, but like if they don't get that shiz figured out, then it's just going to be a wasted talent.
Yeah.
And actually, you do have a good quarterback once you get the right tools.
What's
around
annoying
him.
now is like right now this is the cheapest we will ever have Zeke and Dak. Like Dak's getting paid $400,000 and he's a starting quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah, he's like one of the lowest paid.
Yeah, he's the lowest paid starting quarterback right now.
He's like, there's backups who are getting paid way
Yeah.
more than him.
But they're not paying other people to do anything.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Where's the money?
I don't know.
They're not spending any of this money.
They never do.
And the end result is what we're seeing.
Yeah, I kind of just want to be like, look at the Vikings. I do think they will eventually start to click, but they lost their offensive coordinator, and they like Kirk Cousins knew, but look at
they lost
the Vikings,
their offensive
look
line
at the
coach right
Rams,
before the season.
look at the Chiefs. Like they've all spent money to get weapons,
Mm-hmm.
and it's helping.
Well, I mean, your salary cap is there for a reason.
Yeah.
I mean, like if you have empty cap, it's almost like having a fantasy football team with a bunch of bench spots, like just open all the time. Just put pieces there. If it doesn't work, shuffle them around. Like it. I don't know. Do they have a lot of cap space?
Nah, I don't know actually.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah.
You say something. Let's talk about something else.
I'm kind of tired, but I think it's just because I'm kind of drunk.
He's done it.
I got a half marathon on Sunday, and I was invited to go see a Leonard Skinner concert on Saturday.
Wait a second. What did you just say to me?
So I was invited to go see
No, the first part.
a half marathon on Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
So I kind of want to go see the Skinner. I want to go see Skinner because it's also Marshall Tucker band, and I think it'd be kind of a fun experience. But I'm also thinking all the people who are going to be around me are going to be people that like voted for someone that I fucking hate.
Well, one of the last of the founding members of Skinner just died not that long ago. Like recently.
Well, and then I listened to some of them live from the past few months, and it's just like, this isn't what I want to hear.
$11 million, 11.5 in cap space. They could do a lot with 11.5, brah. And apparently, I just saw something that said in 2019 they're gonna have $74 million. Cowboys 72. Cowboys $72 million in 2019 cap space will be needed. With a twist, it says. That's how they get you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Sounds like it's piss pouring right now.
I don't know. All I can hear is electronics. I think you're hearing the water heater.
Oh.
Hey man,
Yeah.
let's talk about these GD Vikings a little bit.
Okay.
I want to talk about them.
What are we doing on time right now?
What are we doing on time? 42 minutes.
Oh, it's not bad.
Yeah, we're doing all right. A week ago, I was pretty down in the dumps because they lost that game they should have won. Actually, they've lost a couple of games. I feel like they were in the Rams game, and they had there was a couple of penalties I thought were horse shit, but that's probably me being a Vikings fan. We should have won a game. Oh, we should have won the Packers game.
I will say that the Rams game, I thought there was some penalties on the last drive or something.
There was one where Thielen
Or was it?
wasn't touched, and they called him dead, and it would have been a touchdown.
And then there was something with a Gurley run, wasn't there?
Oh yeah. Oh, what was that? Let me look. I wrote it down for last week.
I know you mentioned the Thielen getting taken out and looked for a concussion.
It was a block
but I
in the
thought that was
back.
good. Yeah, the block in the back where they picked up the flag.
Yeah, it would have been like they would have taken like 30 or 40 yards
because
off of the play.
he ran to your 30 or something.
Yeah, and the Vikings defender was running, and one of the offensive linemen, I think it was, who was down the field, or maybe it was whatever, like pushed him in the back. Pushed the defender in the back, and then Gurley went around him. Literally put two hands on his back and pushed him and blocked him out of the way. And they threw a flag for a block on the back, and they picked it up.
I think these teams, like the Vikings haven't been right this season and the Eagles haven't been right this season. And the only thing I can think of is the fact that they both lost their offensive coordinators.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But our defense has been like what's been... Where the hell have they been? Your defense
hasn't been... the Cowboys' defense looks better than the Vikings' defense.
Yeah, and the Vikings' defense, they got me negative 12 points in fantasy one week.
That was
2 weeks ago. Or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Also, our long snapper lost the tip of his finger in a face mask.
What?
You didn't hear about that? Really? In the Rams game, he snapped it and then put his hands up to block, and then you see the kicker kick it, and then you kind of see him just grab his hand. Apparently, the tip of his pinky finger got caught in someone's face mask, and it ripped it off, like the finger, like the tip, like the top knuckle of the finger.
Oh my God!
Yeah, he went to he actually left in one of our tight ends was doing the long snapping for a couple of plays, and he came back in the game. He came back in the game and did more long snapping.
Well done, you badass.
And then he went and had surgery on it. But yeah, he lost the tip of his finger. I think it was his pinky. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. Anywho, we had a big game and we won the game. And I was really F-bomb happy about it. We beat the Eagles. It was a revenge game and it was in Philadelphia. So I was really nervous about it, and we ended up winning it. We had them the whole game, actually. We let them come back a little bit and played some sort of weird thing where we were just giving them the middle of the field so they'd run it, and then run the time down. They scored, and then they had to do a onside kick, and they almost freaking got it because Thielen bobbled it and didn't, and then we won. I about pissed them. About pissed them that whole damn game. Now we have to play Arizona.
Oh, no. I can't even say that'll be easy anymore because you lost to Buffalo.
Yeah, I know. Well, Buffalo's so weird, though.
I know. They beat Tennessee over the weekend.
Buffalo is just like, hey, look at me, we're gonna be good and win again, and then then the next week they're like, we're shitty, can't do it.
Yeah.
Oh, that Buffalo game. Oh, I can't help but feel that Buffalo game's gonna come back and bite us in the ass. But the Rams game made me feel it was a good loss, just because the Rams are 4-0 and we can beat them. We could have won that game.
It was a good back and forth. Well, it wasn't much of a back and forth. It was good. It was a good game, good competitive game.
Yeah, we had a chance to win it at the end, and didn't, but we were there
the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds cool.
Does it?
I don't know. I hope it sounds cool.
Oh.
Is this cool? Bird.
No one's watching.
No, people listen to this too,
Yeah, I know.
God.
But
That's
I
our
mean, like,
main
we can't get instant reaction
form
right
of-
now. I mean, with your
Can you
call.
imagine if very popular? People like just blowing it up right now. Oh, that was so cool. That was so cool. Do it again.
Say my name.
That actually
Hank.
kind of oddly summed up why we're not popular. Because of hijinks like that.
Yeah, probably.
Freaking hijinks.
Oh, I'm getting drowsy. Should we do our picks?
Yeah, I was just about to do that. My hands
Oh,
are
shit.
on the keyboard.
Look
Wait
at
a
that.
second.
Oh, fuck.
Pick of the week.
What?
Say, pick of the week.
Oh, I'm gonna pick the giant.
Wait. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Oh, no.
Pick of the week.
Wait, you bastard. Go.
I'm picking the Giants to beat the Eagles. That's right.
But did it. The Giants over the Eagles. Oh, I get to play Skullberry Wine. Just a second. I'll play Skullberry Wine.
Bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum. I love, like, are we? Hold on.
I don't know. Yeah, we're back from whatever.
I'm
we're
gonna
back
get
from.
a bottle of, like, this shitty bourbon and a bottle of Buffalo Trace.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why don't you just not drink the Buffalo Trace until except for in podcastings?
I could just leave the Buffalo Trace here. You're not gonna drink
Oh
it.
yeah, no, I won't drink it. I'm picking Oakland to beat Seattle. All right. Philadelphia versus New York Giants. You pick the Giants for your pick. I'm picking Philadelphia.
Flip.
Although I see
Philadelphia.
where you're coming from. Tampa Bay versus Atlanta.
Oh, Tampa. Because isn't Matt Ryan kind of banged up?
I don't know. I'm picking Atlanta because Jameis Winston. Chargers versus Cleveland. Oh, this is the first game back from their bye that they're playing.
Chargers?
No, sorry. Tampa Bay. I went backwards.
Chargers. Where's this at?
Cleveland. Believeland.
I think I'm going to say Cleveland.
Go for it. I don't. I'm going to pick the Chargers.
Yeah, I think you're probably right, but it might be fun.
Yeah, it might be. Indianapolis versus the Jets.
The Jets.
I'm going to pick. I picked Indy. Weird. Okay, I'll go with it. Seattle versus Oaktown. Oaktown's my state.
Seattle.
Yep, makes sense. Carolina versus Washington. George.
Carolina.
Washington. I also picked Carolina. I don't think that Washington's very good. Buffalo versus Houston.
Houston.
You know, something weird about Washington is I think Alex Smith has reverted back to Niners Alex Smith.
Like pre-Harbaugh?
Yes. Like old school, this is how Alex Smith is before, before Alex Smith was good. Alex Smith was like not good for a long time. There you go.
Yeah. It was like the first 6 years of his career, I thought he was garbage.
Yeah, because he was garbage. And I feel like it's coming back to that. Minnesota versus Arizona. Arizona versus Minnesota in Minnesota. Ooh, in Minnesota.
Minnesota's going to murder him.
Okay. Pittsburgh versus, yeah, you know what I'm picking. Pittsburgh versus Cincinnati.
Cincy.
Yeah, well, I wasn't aware that Cincinnati was 4-1, I guess.
I
knew
would
they
have
were-
still picked Cincy because of how dysfunctional Pittsburgh is.
I picked Pittsburgh. Ooh, it's a divisional, so it's a big one. Chicago versus Miami.
Chicago.
Yep. Rams versus Denver.
Rams.
Yep. Baltimore versus Tennessee.
Oh.
Bull?
Baltimore, I think.
I also have Baltimore.
Might be a tough game.
Might be. Jacksonville versus Dallas.
Dallas.
Okay.
Notice a heavy hesitation.
Yeah, I picked Jacksonville.
Don't blame you.
Kansas City versus New England. Oh, I want to watch this one.
I know. I think Kansas City's going to win.
I have Kansas City as well. And this is Sunday Night Football, looks like. And then Monday Night Football, the Niners versus the Packers.
Sorry. What? Niners versus Packers.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. To win, but I think it's going to be the Packers. The Packers just don't have a receiving core right now because they're all banged up.
Yeah, but Devontae Adams is still playing well, and then they're bringing up these guys that are just doing well out of nowhere, pissing me off.
Yeah, it'll probably. I'll pick the Packers.
Yeah, on bye week, we have Detroit and New Orleans. Squeezes word is just word squeeze. Tyler Lockett, which I have on here every week. Mike Williams, Mohamed Sanu, Mike Davis, running back for Seattle. Trey Burton, tight end. Mitchell Trubisky, if he's back to what he was before. And Wendell. They call him Wendell Smallwood. I thought it was just Wendell.
I don't know if Trubisky will be. I still feel like that was just. But I also feel the same way about Goff. Like I feel like it was a fluke game for Trubisky.
Goff has been playing well overall though this whole season. I mean, Trubisky's been okay. Where you at, bras? 53 minutes.
Good. I'm fine with that. I'm tired.
No, that's too much. All right.
Look up to John B.
It's almost 11. Holy balls.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Hey guys, tweet at us at ProFBJuice
Hashtag Juice Nation,
on
brah.
Twitter.
Yeah, you could email us any questions, comments. No comments.
Yeah, comments.
Okay, comments
Poop
at
pics.
ProFootballJuice.
Poop
Yeah,
pics.
at gmail.com.
Check us out on Facebook.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. You can watch us live every-ish week on Twitch.tv/
Every-ish, listen to us on Stitcher.
Google Music's,
iTunes.
Tune in. I haven't been paying attention. Sorry. I've been trying
Thanks to
you can watch old episodes on YouTube as well.
thanks to Arcadian Brewing.
Yeah, thanks to Smoky Room Films.
Oh, thanks, Brad.
Thanks, Menemily. And Emily.
Menemily. Menemily. Menemily.
I'm doing the 8-bit version.
Yeah, I liked it. Oh, that does it for me, guys.
Well, I'll still stick around.
Oh, that's good. Badooses. I said badoozes. Badoozes.
Deuces. I know. We're still on, just because the end of the thing is playing.
Bum, 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 bum.
Okay, we're good.